I would say that
us white people love to have black people entertain us.
I would say that the playing fields are a lot better than the cotton fields. That's what I would say about that. Maybe I'm crazy, John.
Bill Maher brought on this woke guest here, John Mellencamp, to talk about the topic of racism, and things got very heated between Bill Maher and Mellencamp here because of the ridiculousness of the conversation and what Mellencamp was talking about. Let's get into this clip here where Bill Maher destroys this Hollywood woke idiot here that he brings on his podcast, the Club Random Podcast, in this heated podcast clip.
America. Absolutely. We're talking about in a city in the music industry, and I'm guessing a fairly young crowd or a music-loving crowd. They just don't strike me as people who in 2023 say those kind of things or even feel that way.
Have you ever heard a rap song?
Yes.
Okay.
What about it?
Me and Chuck D did a song 20 years ago.
20 years ago was 20 years ago.
Yeah, but we were talking about the N-word. We were talking about how it's not supposed to be used and how it's not supposed to be. I mean, that's what I have against, not against, but, you know, why I'm not a big fan of rap music is like, you guys are selling out what the people stood up for and fought for, and you're making money off of it, selling it to white kids.
Right.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's honest.
Yeah, it's wrong. And so Chuck D and I did a song, and I wrote the song, and then he rapped in the middle of it, and he just said, "Die, N-word, die," and that's right.
But just give me an example, and then I'll get off this. But I'm just curious of a recent example in the last couple of years, specifically of a incident of racism that you saw, like on tour or something, that is in this.
I have a 29-year-old son. One of his best friends was black. Right? They went somewhere in Los Angeles. The guy got in an argument with this little skinny black kid. Waited for him to walk outside of the bar and ran him over and killed him. How much more of a fucking example do you want?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. It's bad. Nobody should be doing that. But where is the racism aspect to that story? It could have just been a guy having a really bad day. It could have been a guy who's just an asshole. It could very well be that he was racist. I don't know. But what is the indicator inside of that story that says that the guy was racist, that it was racially motivated act? I'm not really aware. I don't know. If you guys know in the comments, then let me know. But doesn't seem like that was, maybe it was racially motivated, but there doesn't seem to be a standout factor in that story that proves that it was racially motivated. It's really odd that he's like, oh yeah, that's a clear indicator of racism just because the guy happened to be black.
Look, I'm not denying that things like that happen in this country.
But I'm just saying it's not any better. I mean, you may.
Well, that's what we're arguing about. I think
we're not arguing about anything. We're having a discussion.
Well, we're disagreeing.
No.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to disagree.
You say it in one of your songs.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Right.
I wrote a song that I never recorded because I felt it was wrong, but it was called From the Fucking Cotton Fields to the Plague Fields.
Yeah.
So my point is that, yeah, so what?
I would say that
us white people love to have black people entertain us.
I would say that the playing fields are a lot better than the cotton fields. That's what I would say about that. Maybe I'm crazy, John.
It's just, it's so obnoxious. It's so tiresome, man. Like, why are we acting like these people who are getting paid millions of dollars to play a game? Why are we acting like they're victims? I would love to trade places with them. They get to play a game for a living and make millions of dollars. And then there's the women's side. There's a women aspect of it where you have the female sports who suck at their sport. They're not even good. Nobody even watches them, and they still get paid. Not millions, but they shouldn't be getting paid at all. And they still get paid for playing a game that they suck at. That I like for the women's basketball, I could go pick up 4 people from my local gym, and we could go beat a women's basketball team. You know, it's like, what kind of, it's just so tiresome, man. It's so tiresome.
But it seems like making no money as a slave picking cotton was not as good as playing left field for the Yankees. I mean, I'm sure there were reasons why. Dave Winfield has some beefs against Steinbrenner. I'm sure. No doubt, there is 1 or 2% of black people in America who have a better life. Oh, stop. That's what you think? 1 or 2%?
Okay, let's say 10%. I'm just pulling a number out of my ass.
It is. That's where it belongs.
Okay, I just pulled a number out of my ass.
I know, but I'm telling you, that's just not true. But, you know.
Well, okay, well.
I mean,
listen.
We do have statistics.
Talk to my son. He'll tell you.
Well, he saw one very horrific incident. Maybe that has colored his thinking.
What do you think? That's the only incident that happens?
Of course not. And it isn't. Again, the FBI has data on hate crimes.
The FBI?
Oh, they're in on it?
No, they're not in on it. But it's like the government. You trust the government? I don't trust those fucking people. I'm willing to throw them.
No.
You guys see right through what's happening right here, right? Like this guy is he's in a competition. He's participating in the woke Olympics. That's all that's happening right here. It's him in a competition with everybody else who's on the woke side. Who is just like, how woke can I possibly be? And he's jumping from thing to thing. Oh, the country is more racist than it used to be back in the day when people were literally enslaved for the color of their skin. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. And then Bill Maher calls him out for making no sense, and he's like, yeah, there's government statistics that prove that that's nonsensical. Oh, well, you trust the government? I'm so woke that I don't even trust the government. And it's just hilarious because I would love to see this guy's like jab status and see if he took the jab whenever the government was telling him to, and see if he didn't trust the government at all whenever that whole thing was going down. Because I guarantee you this guy took that. Guarantee it. And he probably pushed for more lockdowns and things like that as well. No doubt.
I've been often a skeptic of lots of things about the government. But do I think the FBI is making up hate crime statistics? No. Do I think they're exactly as they present them? No, I don't, because...
Okay, if they're not making them up and they're not presenting them honestly, what do you call it?
It's somewhere in the middle. For example, they found out like a year ago that the coroners were kind of in cahoots with the cops on reporting deaths when police kill somebody.
I believe it.
Right. So there's what I'm saying. I'm acknowledging it's not exactly the data that they're always giving us. And it was infused with that would-be systemic racism. I'm saying we have moved on from that, not completely, and the FBI is not the cops. So when the FBI compiles data on hate crimes, I'm like, yeah, this might be roughly where it is. I don't think it's crazy off. I think I think there's mostly FBI people are squares, and there's plenty of people of color in the FBI. Now, they've also had complaints about racism in the FBI.
Plenty of.
Yes, as there is everywhere.
Plenty of cops.
And they're valid.
Plenty guys, plenty of black people are ahead of police departments across the United States, and we're going to have to disagree on this, Bill.
Yeah, and we can.
Yeah, I just.
You think I'm going to throw you out?
No,
that's the voice of someone who's completely defeated in an argument. He's just like, yeah, I understand that your facts and your logic and everything like that is going against me, but we're just going to have to disagree because I need to be woke. That's literally what's going on right here. Like that's the exact tone of voice that he's using. I understand, Bill Maher, telling me everything that you're saying is true, and it completely goes against everything that I'm saying, but I'm still just going to disagree just because. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Bill Maher shutting down this woke idiot here, Felon Camp on Bill Maher's podcast, The Club Random Podcast.